Hey everybody, welcome back to another Top 5, where I give you tips to get better results in the gym. Today, we're going to go over 5 simple mistakes you are making in and out of the gym and how to fix them. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment below how many of these apply to you. Mistake 1, expectations. You can't expect to start training and be world champion in a year. I can't tell you how many times, hey, I'm gonna start lifting weights, I'm gonna be just like you. Well, you can be, but it's not gonna be a year. It's not gonna be 5 years. It's not gonna be 10 years. It's gonna be a lifelong process. I've been doing this 38 years. It doesn't happen quickly. If it does, the guys who go up real fast usually come down really fast. I've seen so many guys come into the sport and come out of the sport in a 5-year span. So the goal is to have longevity. So your expectations need to be real. You're going to improve a lot in the first 6 to 8 weeks when you start training, and that's great. And then from that point on, oh, I hit a plateau, and then once they hit the plateau, that's where the work begins. That's where your program actually begins, because it's a grind. It's going and doing the same thing or altering it a little bit and keep putting the work in. That's where the key is going to be, and it's a long time thing. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So expectation-wise, be ready to put the work in over the long haul. And if you're getting into this in your 40s or 50s, it took you a long time to get out of shape, it's going to take a while to get in shape. Don't expect a lot right away. Just work slowly and diligently. And the difference between 1 year and 2 years is going to be a huge difference, but it's a long play game. So get in there, put the work in, it'll come in time. Mistake 2 is food. I've seen a lot of guys, oh, I'm on a weight gaining phase, so they go eat a bunch of fast food, they get a bunch of junk food and Oreos, and well, I like Oreos, but small amounts of them. And eat a lot of ice cream and do all that stuff, because there you got to gain weight. Well, gaining weight that way is counterproductive, because then that weight for you to be competitive has to come off. So it's food, it's an everyday thing. It's preparing your meals and eating good food, and limit your fast food to almost none. I mean, it's work. It's not easy. That's because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But food makes a big difference on where you start and where you finish. And the better food you put in your body, the better performance you're going to get. Mistake number 3, overtraining. More is not better. Good training, the appropriate amount of training, is better. Your body has to heal from training. Think of it as Velcro. If I put 2 pieces of Velcro together like this and try to pull it apart, it's not going to move. But if I only give it 1 day to rest instead of 7 days, that's going to come apart really easy. Well, that's your muscle, that's your tendons, that's your connective tissue. Muscle takes 3 days to heal. Well, guess what? Connective tissue, which is actually more important than the muscle, because that's what keeps everything together, takes 4 to 5 days to heal from. So I only train everything once a week, and 38 years later, I'm still going. So it's kind of what you do. Also, when you're training, if you lay down to go to sleep at night and you feel like you're on fire and you're having night sweats and stuff like that, you're overtrained. That's too much. You need to back off your training a little bit. The most I do for set, the amount of work sets on a particular body part, so like for legs, I'll do 8 total sets of it. That's it, 8 sets. 2 heavy sets of squats, a couple heavy sets of leg press, some type of deadlifting, but for a couple sets, or even 1 set, some type of stiff-legged deadlift, or Romanian deadlifts and stuff like that, or rack pulls, or shrugs, but 8 sets total, that's it. So don't overtrain, it will slow your process faster than anything that you do. 4th mistake is form. Now, I don't like the form police. I personally do a type of T-bar landmine row where I'm kind of vertical and I'm jerking to pull it up. Well, it's to simulate an Atlas stone or to help my deadlifts. So it works very good for that, and it's in an area where I won't get injured, so it works really well for me. People don't seem to understand that, but it's okay. Now, you need to have form well enough in the gym when you're training so that you don't get hurt. So find the form that works the best for you on each individual exercise. So for deadlifts, for instance, my deadlift stance is really strange. I'm really narrow, which is fine, but I can pull the most weight there and not get injured. So that's how my form is that way. That's why I do that. So you need to find out your form that best fits your body and do the same thing, but on every single exercise. So same for the squats, bench press, everything. And then do it that way every time. Do your movements, visualize them in your head before you go, and know what you want to do before you climb underneath the bar to do it. That will help you the most and keep you safe the whole entire time. All right, the fifth mistake I see people make is they have a goal they want to achieve, and they surround themselves with people that don't have a similar goal. If you want to be the best at whatever it is that you're doing, you want to keep people around you that are moving in that same direction, that won't say, hey, you got to train Saturday morning, but it's Friday night, everybody wants to go out and pound beers. When you have a goal and they're trying to take you away from that goal, that's not helping you. That's not what you want to surround yourself. If your goal is more important than going out and getting hammered, then that's how you got to take it. If you want to go out and get hammered, just don't be surprised when you don't reach your goals. So you have to surround yourself with like-minded people that are going to lead you in the direction that you want to go in. And that makes the biggest difference in life. Whether you want to be the best engineer or the best biologist or whatever, you're going to surround yourself with other people that are smart that will help you achieve that goal, that might see things a little bit different or catch things that you missed and help you get better at it, not take you out, get you tired, get you hungover, and then you got to go train in the gym in the morning, which is going to give you a horrible training session. So, and it's like that, same thing with studying, and you went out with your buddies and you had to wake up and take a test the next day, you're not going to do very well on your test. It's the same thing at work or anything else. It's a big deal to keep like-minded people around you. So that's going to wrap it up for the top 5 mistakes that you're making in and out of the gym. If none of these apply to you, that's good, that's awesome. More power to you. However, if they do, be sure to work on them. They are important. Take your time. Fitness is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Most people want results really fast, but it just doesn't work that way. Train hard, train smart, and be the best that you can be. Catch you next time.